Our main story is...
Daddy, it's starting!
It's all in the Bible. Leviticus. What a wild ride this has been. I cannot believe it.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
We're only getting started.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main story is...
Daddy, it's starting!
It's all in the Bible. Leviticus. What a wild ride this has been. I cannot believe it.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
Hey everybody.
We're still vassals, slaves.
How's everybody doing today?
Prettier cages.
Hey Cake, Phil, Michael.
We're only getting started.
This is a cool game, gotta be big brain. Really? Nice. Should be fun.
Good evening.
Yeah, I was reading the description of it.
Our main story is...
It seems like
Daddy, it's starting!
what we call,
It's all in the Bible.
if you guys remember that Novi News games that we played where you control the media.
What a wild ride this has been.
You have to like choose from a different, like a set of articles to run in the newspaper. Seems a lot like that, which is pretty cool.
Saying that advance have cured death.
Oh, hey FBI. 104 Fahrenheit here today. Really? Yeah, it's pretty warm right now too. Here,
We're only getting started.
I have my air conditioner blasting right now.
Good evening. I'm
But
Jeremy Dawson.
yeah, today we're gonna play some not for broadcast.
Daddy, it's starting!
This game was gifted to me by FBI.
It's all in the Bible. Leviticus.
I thought I'd check it out for you guys. It looks pretty cool. It's supposed to be, I think it's like an FMV type of game. Not sure how. I've seen some screenshots of it in the video or gameplay videos.
Are you
But-
saying that advance have cured death?
I'm going into this kind of blind. Wait, one second, I'm gonna turn this down a bit.
Still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier
I
cages.
can barely hear myself. There, turn down the TV screen. Alright, there we go.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main
It's hotter in Canada right now than Florida. Damn.
It's all in the Bible. Leviticus.
Wait, I gotta do one thing. Here we go.
What a wild ride.
But yeah, we're gonna check out this game. Thank you to FBI for gifting it to me. We'll see what it's about.
Are you saying that advance
It is in early access. I didn't know that. I think it's an episodic game too.
Vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Give me a second.
We're only getting started.
Need some G Fuel before we start this.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main story is tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Alright, let's go. Let's start it. New game.
It's all in the
Enter game name.
Leviticus. What a wild ride this...
There we go. Polar bears are on strike. Day 1. Election. Turn right. What? Oh. There we go. Cool. Answer
Hey,
that.
David, I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now,
Is that the
have a look
Wi-Fi?
to your left. These plugs control
Well, it's like
everything in the studio.
Five Nights at
I've left them
Freddy's.
set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again.
Trip the switch. All right.
You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the broadcast. Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk.
I gotta look down. All right, there.
Video tapes on the left, they're your adverts. Pick any three and load them into the machines on the right. When
All right,
you've done that, look up to the front again.
Exercise with ham sleeves. Come to Bumley. Weird name. And Crazy Neil. There we go.
You should be getting a signal from the studio soon.
Not one to miss. At 9 p.m., sit back and relax. with multiple
Oops.
The freedom.
When you get the signal,
There.
select screen one with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist.
Can we make this part live?
4.
But now, it's time to join
There we go.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate.
All right, you gotta.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsley.
I'm already starting to lose track of what I'm supposed to do.
A spoonful of
It's all right. Figure it out.
Chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclap.
Oh shit!
The medicated. And, of course,
Wasn't supposed to do that. There we go.
Party have to say on their historic
Right, button 2 a bit early there, mate.
National Night of News.
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
All right, I gotta time this perfectly. I'm waiting for it. Wait, which one am I supposed to look at? This one right here, right? This is the master one.
Switch to screen 1 now. Lovely, mate.
But first, the votes are in and it's a decisive win for advance. The landslide.
Listen, mate, we often get a bit of interference around this time of night, so keep your eye on the machine on the bottom right.
The hell is? What is this?
Move that white dot up and down, avoiding the interference using the yellow knob or your
I
scroll
gotta keep track of
Of
this.
a severe lack of actual policies and of being deliberately vague. The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to advances overwhelming.
What is that beeping
Have
sound?
yet to appear publicly.
Great, it's going well. All you've got to do now is play the advert at the
I
end
think
of
that's
the
our.
segment. Make sure you don't
That's
play
our
too
viewers,
early
right?
or We'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top
Go,
is
go,
counting
go, go,
down
go,
to
go,
the
go.
advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad buttons over there at the bottom right. I normally play the first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your
Can't even keep
eye
track
on
of
the
what the
clock.
story.
We're going live to Advance HQ to hear the code.
Can't keep track of the story.
3, 2, 1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh.
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
Personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
A That's the same policy we use with you. I thought that was our little secret. That's right, he doesn't remember anything I tell him.
I'm deeply uncomfortable with your burgeoning friendship. Yeah.
Can I can barely hear. I got an A+, guys.
You're doing great, mate. But this is where it's
Yeah, there's a lot of
trickier.
to keep track of.
This sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal
Sorry if
taste,
I'm not reading
but
chat.
here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on
The hell
reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually
What's going on?
enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those.
Yeah, but I've never had
Might as well
to
get screen one
keep track of that
selected
stuff.
now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Break. Quiet in the studio.
I'm gonna turn up TV screens there so I can hear them. Can you guys hear them? All right, here we go. Try not to get fired on my first day.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the
One,
National
Jeremy.
News. Welcome back. Later we'll be hearing from Shock
Almost.
Election winners
I was
and
1
past.
second off.
But first
Get
off,
ready to go to
Royal
Megan on
reporter
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to the
go to
shop
Blunderclatch on screen 3 when she says his name.
by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being
Go. We increased our viewers.
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
Latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The medicated. Yeah.
Oh
Wow,
shit!
what was that like?
No.
Well, as I said to Peter at the wedding, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, "What a wild ride this has been!" And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete
Trying to keep
departure
it
from my
on
last
who's talking.
starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man.
Been on that show a bit long.
That was the true story of one
She looks pissed.
for a love that surpasses all of us. A love, of course.
Oh, we lost a viewer.
It's grossed over $1 billion, but honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if
You have to really predict what they're gonna say when they're gonna talk.
That is a beautiful question, Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes.
It's hard to keep track of what
I
they're
do it
talking
for
about.
The people that I inspire. I do it for the little people. But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you
We need a
make of
reaction
this
shot.
historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But I think I've always been quite clear that when it comes to politics,
I think I'm switching too many times.
strive to not fuck things up.
Shit, he swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Oh, we got interference.
Watch out for that interference, mate.
Like they're all pissed.
I don't understand it.
Oh, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio. I'd love to hear what he's saying, but don't switch to it now. You can go to the archive when the broadcast's done. We keep everything.
I don't know that.
No, Lance, we mustn't.
Dr. Lance to you, Miss Flanagan.
There you go. There's so much to keep track of.
All for you.
Dr. Hemlock.
I'm gonna change the world.
No.
Go ahead, listen to you.
Dr. Hemlock.
You told me.
Our viewers are pretty good.
Doctor.
See?
Right,
We're in green.
No, it's all too late.
Hey Daniel. Sorry, I got a lot to concentrate on in this game.
The sterility. This formula. This is the key.
Stop it.
Is this an indie? I think so.
Want to play another ad? Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
If we should.
I gotta play an ad in 10 seconds. There we go. I gotta play B. 3, 2, 1.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words. As you've probably noticed, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this.
Now I have to
Later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast.
keep track of
and
swears.
You need to hold down the bleep button or the space bar on your keyboard for as
Oh,
long
a space
as the
bar, that
swear
might be
word
easier.
lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line.
All right.
Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your
All right,
eye off the
FBI.
screens.
Thank you
That's
for
why
watching and
real
thank you for gifting me this.
professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master
Oh,
screen.
I can change the
Let's set
volume.
it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I was saying,
this guy better not swear.
practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up.
I hit it again.
1, 2, and hold it down.
Two areas
All right,
of
all right.
outstanding natural interest.
I can do my own
Remember to
censoring.
select screen 1 now that you've got the feed.
Christ,
Don't
you're
wait
lying
for the
again.
broadcast to go live. That's
US
too
man
late.
for
You can
or
use the
US man
number
gaming.
buttons on your
And a
keyboard,
lawyer and a
1 to
TV
4.
personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advanced Headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make their acceptance address.
Oh shit, he's pissed.
Shall I start?
He looks like he's drunk.
Shall I start? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming, and well, thank you.
Jeez.
Where do I start?
So much I have to keep track of.
They said we couldn't do it. They certainly did. They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people, all right.
All right. Almost.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than the ground is funny. Coarser than the ground
Memorably
is...
put. But to be
Yeah.
honest, who can blame Peter for
All right, all right.
Who can blame Peter Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering, you don't need a party. You need a team.
A team that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over.
He's smashed.
They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put.
Got it.
But not enough.
Expert censor.
Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth Act.
Show a shot of him drinking.
We have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know this sort of, probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got no.
I got it.
I've got nowhere today. We revoked your passport. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're going to pay up. You're going to pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals.
Can you say hi, fatty?
To properly fund health and
US
education,
man.
to raise the living
Hi, fatty.
standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions, but you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private
Too long.
houses. The people whose children you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
I'm gonna turn this one down a little
This
bit.
country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends
Get on
today.
the speaker, mate.
And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Oh, interference.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from and our apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully, we
I got it. I got all the fruity language.
If not, someone's going to be in trouble. So, as the country
talking about me?
itself a new government, that's all
I should
from us
bleep
this
him.
evening at the National Nightly News. We'll be back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for the help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
There we go.
Same old boring politics then.
What if we censor up the full audio?
Fever dream. Am I dying now?
You should be so lucky. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
There we go. Broadcast complete. Challenge room unlocked. We got an E. What does that mean? E. A, B, C, D, E. It got lower than D. Outstanding censorship, or censoring, interference free. Editing was just terrible. Final grade B. It's not bad.
Alright, mate, I've left you a voicemail. I thought you'd end up here. Most people come into the archive room when they're done with a broadcast. That way you can see what you did and how it looked to the public. As you can see, there's 3 sections to the archive. Broadcasts, that's
Yeah, we can watch what we...
Rushes, which is all the stuff that was on all the screens, and adverts, which is any advert that you've chosen to show. So let's have a look at the broadcasts.
Alright.
Okay.
See how we
You
did?
can see all the broadcasts that you've done. You can also get to hear from the main menu if you don't actually want to do a broadcast, you just want to see some of your past work. Select any of those and click load tape. Why not watch what you just
In a
did?
few moments,
When
we'll
you're
be going
done, hit
live to
back.
tonight's National
Check it
Nightly
out.
News. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later on tonight on Channel 1.
You can roast
At
my
7
my
o'clock,
editing if you want.
It's the semi-final of the quotation game, and it's a nail-biting quiz tonight as a team of nuclear physicists take on 4 old ladies from East Grinching. That's followed at 8 p.m. by award-winning documentary series The Shape of Now, which tonight looks at the history of the knee-length sock. And it's
Let's fast forward this a bit.
1871, not one to miss. At 9 p.m, sit back and relax with multiple award-winning movies, The Freedom of Being Colin, taking us all the way up to 11:15, where, as usual,
missed Katie Brightman. Finally,
at midnight.
Nice.
Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, the election win that experts said just couldn't happen.
You don't do much actual editing on YouTube videos anyway. That's true.
Remington's Fist buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market. Top chat. Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins Sports Personality of the Year. And
This guy sounds
spoonful
drunk.
of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclash.
Oh, there we go.
And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party have to say.
That was a mistake
on
by
their
me.
historic victory. That's all coming up on tonight's National Night of News.
All right, that was way too soon. Can work on that. Fast forward this.
For Advance. The landslide victory, with an astonishing 81% of the popular
Editing
vote,
is not that
is
easy.
the biggest election win in living memory. Advance appealed to voters up and down the country, but critics have accused
Does anybody actually
of a
watch the
severe lack
news?
of actual policies and of being deliberately vague.
It can be interesting
The
sometimes.
opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming mandate, but have yet to appear publicly.
Keep going.
Sounds like sour grapes to me, Jeff. After the break, Megan Wolf will be speaking to a
You don't watch the news, me neither.
Sour, the international heartthrob and inexplicable box office sensation that is Lawrence Blunderclatch. And later in the program,
I get most of
we'll
my
be going
news from
live
like
to Advance
YouTube
HQ
channels
to hear the co-leaders
that
of
actually make
Celtic.
it kind of interesting, like
That's all
Phil
coming up
DeFranco or
after the break.
sometimes Twitter. See, that was a perfect edit.
Hi, I'm world-class sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves. I'm not fat, but you are. Don't worry,
I'm not
ladies.
fat, but you
Now
are.
You can have me, Johnny Hamsleeve, right there in your lounge.
Johnny!
Match day, happy day. Me and the lads are playing away. I'll take you through a proper match day workout with my 2 cracking assistants. Who knows, within a few weeks, you could be as fit as them. What a day, in the coach cruising down the motorway.
Is he singing his own theme music?
Welcome
no
back
signal.
to the National Nightly News.
My bad.
Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first, our very own culture reporter, Megan Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf, culture correspondent.
There we
And
go.
today I have
I gotta see how I did.
starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films. I'm very excited to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you here today is among the greatest joys of my life.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The Medicated. Yeah.
Wow, what
Oh,
was
shit.
that like?
Well, as I said to
alright.
Peter at the Wrap, that's...
I apologize for that
Director.
little weird cut.
He's a wonderful chap. He really is. I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter...
This was my first attempt, by the
What
way.
a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying?
Oh.
But seriously, yes, you're right. It was
Was that a
complete
challenge at all?
departure from my last starring role when I played Sergeant Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over.
Alright, alright.
Right, click on rushes and let's have a look at those. Okay, these 4 screens, they're exactly the same as the 4 screens that feed you the studio signal when you're doing the actual news. Of course, the difference here is you can mute any screen you like or any combination of screens, and you can have a listen to what was going on behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to hear.
Segment, that's any bit between
this is where the
over on the left, and hit play.
real interesting stuff is.
Checking out the backstage secrets, hit back.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know seafood makes me come out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5, 4.
Good evening.
You just look dead inside.
Our main stories tonight.
Alright, let's listen to this one.
These aren't my cards. Please tell me these aren't my cards.
No, they're the right ones, apparently.
Oh, but this gives me nothing, Jenny. They must see that.
Oh no, I think they think he won't have anything to say.
Oh, for God's sake, come on. It's a huge day. He's not...
Hey, Softech. You're from Portugal?
Absolute bonehead. I don't care, Rob. I'm not doing it. I agree to do what?
Well, greetings from Canada. Thank you for watching.
One beastly interview a day. I made that completely clear when we started. Check my contract.
Hi, I'm Megan.
Oh, piss off. You're on
She's
thin
mean.
bloody
He's
ice,
mean.
Rob. Whole wheat, man. Whole wheat.
We're coming back from the break. Quiet in the studio.
Thank you so much.
10 seconds, everybody.
Wow, he's meaner than I thought.
Going in 5.
This is the stuff you don't see.
3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first our very own culture reporter Megan Wolf is here with a star of both stage and screen.
You can tell they don't like each other. Alright, stop. Wait, how do I switch to... I want to switch to this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I want to watch this one. Why can't I watch that one?
Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf.
Stop. Why isn't this working? I can't even switch to another segment.
Culture correspondent.
Alright, I think it might be bugged. Alright, let's just go back. Oh, shit. Can I not even go back? I'm stuck. What is going on here?
And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare to the Shotbot films. I'm very
broke the
excited
game.
to be joined today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, my dear. I do hope you believe me when I tell you that being with you
Her fake
today
smile.
is among the greatest joys of
I want to switch.
May I say, having you here with us is among ours.
Bless you.
So you've just finished filming your latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
Maybe I have to finish watching it.
Yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well,
Here, I'll just do like a 16 times thing. See if I can force it to switch tapes. Oh, there's a trolling aspect of this game, like where you mess with the people. Oh. Oh, there's more to these. You have to watch the whole segment.
Let's take a look.
There we go.
And we're out.
Rob, get the car. We're out of here.
Mr. Blunderclatch.
No! I'm shutting this down. What kind of operation? I don't understand it.
Mr. Blunderclatch, I understand you're upset, but we
Upset! I don't understand it.
Rob! I'll be at the door. Send up a bottle of scotch and a whole ham. It's in my contract.
It's not your fault.
You think I don't know that?
I'm sorry, I just had to. I had to.
What is that sound in the background? Why is there two things of audio going on?
Dr. Lance T.
Your hair look nice.
Flanagan.
So this is why I'm single.
Did it for you, baby.
There we go. All right, we got it. You had to watch the whole segment.
Apparently, he's been drinking since lunchtime.
There we go.
Christ, he's a liability in the best of
We
times.
fixed it.
God help whoever has to bleep this. 10 seconds, everybody.
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse. 5, 4,
I think they're talking about Trump.
Welcome back. And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters.
So loud
where
when
the
you
two
have
leaders,
all of these
Peter Clement
going on-
and Julia
going at
Salisbury,
the same time.
are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pet.
Okay, let's see what they have to say.
Am I going to hit the source this morning?
Is it too loud?
Address.
I feel like it's so loud.
Green.
Teal.
Fast forward it a bit.
Oh, not much.
Team spirit.
Swearing.
Swearing.
I don't know how interesting this one is. They're just watching it.
No, that is serious.
They took away.
They're stopping people moving. That is outrageous. Whatever they
You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into to properly fund health and education, to raise the living standards.
Sound like chipmunks when you speed it up.
Your video.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been.
There. Alright, let's get back. Save and quit. Wait, continue. Day 3. Unexpected form. You arrive home to find post on the mat. What's that? Post. Most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. Oh, it's probably the mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants you to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you. You open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. Post is mail. Alright. First page is filled already. Your name, your spouse, children, yeah. While you muse, at least they got the basics right. Wait, one sec. Alright, I have to turn this down, guys. I have to. And I can't turn it down. Show me mercy. Alright. There. I think I just gotta turn down the music in the menu. Alright. Upon starting a new job, you would be productive to get to work immediately. Yeah, we'll just go with that one. Colleague in different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would. For these type of questions, I've had to ask these questions before or answer these ones. You just have to say what they want to hear. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately. It's either this one or this one. Let's go with that one. Entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time, stay late to ensure that you hit the first deadline. Leave work early and head home to see your family. There. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day with your friends and family, or washing your hair that day. Go if you're free. You wouldn't mind missing it. You've been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win talent contest this year. Yeah. You've had a long, successful career and now about to retire. In your speech, list your achievements. Give an honest review and pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working here. There. In your spare time, attend political rallies. Encourage and support children with their hobbies. Play in local sports teams. There. Your ideal holiday getaway would be... How many questions am I going to have to answer? Surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of daily grind. Explore somewhere unfamiliar and discover new experiences. Let's go with that one. It's the most important that the government keeps people safe. Thank you for your cooperation in advance. Knows your time is valuable and we appreciate it. Sign my name. So the FBI, but we all get 2 agents. Why don't we vote 1 to 4? Alright, day 6. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drawing up a favorite coffee cup, a worn out souvenir. Your first trip together, the prints faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. Knock on the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. There's a lot more reading than I thought there was going to be. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex. Chris stammers, but I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. Are you okay? Should I get Sam? No need to worry, Sam. It's you. I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. If you've heard about this Assets and Wealth Act, let's really work in news, Chris. Chris fist bangs the table. It's total bullshit. You're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with it. Madness, which is why I need your help. What exactly is it you need? Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? Chris' eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. My passport? For what for? You've taken mine and half the bloody country's people, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go and get it, and you can take it. Should I give this guy my passport? There's two options here. Okay, surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in a duvet as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Chris is downstairs. They're leaving the country and they need my passport to do it. Sam sits bolt upright. Now all thoughts of sleep gone. What? They're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently, but they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. According to Chris, but I'm not so sure. I don't know if I really want to give up my passport. This must be tearing Sam apart. Their family has always been close. You know what I do? Sam says. Finally. But it's not my passport. I can't ask you to give it up. You're right. I'll do it. Family comes first. I'll be back up in a minute. Can't do it. I'm sorry, sweetie. I think Chris is overreacting. I could get in real trouble for it. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. They jump up as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So have you got it? Yes, it's here. Good luck with everything. I'm sorry, Chris. It's against the law. You'll have to just accept it. Fine, I'll solve this myself. Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. The knot in your stomach tightens. I got an achievement. Screw the 1%. The Fallout. Here we go. Start this. Let's do this again. Hey, Lord. How are you? Oh, I gotta answer the phone. Let's do this.
Come on, mate. On your left, the plugs and stuff. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on.
Yeah, I turned it on. Have I... Oh, you gotta turn this stuff on.
Right, let's
turn the fan on too.
You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions...
Mr. Snuggle Chugs. Should we play it? Is this toy safe? Let's do it. Alan James. Advanced Go-Getters.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the vision mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These 2 buttons at the bottom of the vision mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And
Where?
they help you
Where?
pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0. But if you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice. I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No, for my sister's kid.
Alright. We don't have any help this time. We're gonna do this by ourselves. Game loading screen tips. Do you know you breathe air?
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of consumer advice, eh?
I don't understand this part.
Explodes going in 5.
What he was talking about there.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
I went a little too early.
Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this challenge. Tonight, I'll be
We'll go with
discussing what
4.
the new future might hold with a leading
Or B.
economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards
Give him a
for the
nice
vast
smile.
majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
We'll go with
The following
3.
photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense
So
of the
we're
influence
affecting the way that the public
at
sees
the
them.
tender age of 22.
So we could either choose a
becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia
casino,
Remington
or in
has
the
always impressed.
in the casino gambling, or this photo right here.
With the highest honors, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets
Interesting.
responded favorably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas.
That's
but
pretty cool.
concerns have been raised
How
about
we're like
product safety.
affecting the way that people see that certain people.
Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford
Let's go with number
have today
3.
set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable.
God, it's
But thanks
hot
to
in my
the
room,
breakthrough in underwater
even with the
flying
AC on.
technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only
Why would
the
we
latest
want to
in
choose like the
series of
negative
successful
image?
for this unlikely pairing.
Oh,
In a
unless we're
joint
trying to like,
statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair
what do you
stated,
call?
"We will face the plentiful challenges together like we always have." Playing the field.
Unless we have a
Rumours
motive.
abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program.
All right, now they're getting a little bit more
Johnny
difficult to
is seen
choose.
here with socialite and performance artist Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched in Silence,
Change the people's
Side by Side,
opinions.
has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding youngsters? And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight, are we using an Advance-shaped sledgehammer to
So that time we could have chosen
all that and
take a
make it
photo of
with young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act first.
oh shit, way too early. Chose the wrong button. My bad. I'm bad at this game. There we go.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets
Just a
and
bit of a
Wealth
delay,
Act, we're
5-second
talking
delay.
about his first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of
This is harder, because I gotta push 3 buttons.
is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is
shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most destructive
I wonder if
threat
orgy
world
is a
powers have faced since
word
the
that we
last
should
Great
censor.
War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this
I-
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier, and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy,
Got it.
is that these are the same people.
Bollocks is a
Rebranded, but it's
swear?
a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie,
Psychic pedophile.
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and
You don't have to worry about her swearing.
public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenstein.
Guy really wants to sell his book.
Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat
This is
here
America.
talking about their puppet
This is
show.
now.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan. What does the future look like?
Choose it.
A bleak space where we've all been
We have to choose an
figuratively
ad.
sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me.
Can't do those fast cuts. Those fast cuts hurt us.
Law and Order, before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know,
There we go.
I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much you being paid
Alright, I want to hear this conversation afterwards. I missed what he said there.
by that?
We did it. 27 seconds. We got an achievement during that. Consequences. Play Mr. Snuggles. Snuggle Hugs advert.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I said I put a word in. That's all I
Should we play the...
10 seconds, everybody.
We might get fired if we play the...
If that sticks,
Bring
I'll
in
just
5, 4,
Our signal.
3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling
Oh, shit.
Solutions Team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to make
Gotta keep track of that.
the criminal justice system every day of their lives.
Watch the ad after this.
We have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
What's going on in the background?
There isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers.
Well,
We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang on. The problem isn't a local
he's got some
one, Jeremy.
issues
It's
going on at home.
Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Joe.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should
People are
be
loving
concerned
this,
about.
so I'm not going to change it.
Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. I'm Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
Too early.
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could say
The arse, I'm very aware.
Oh shit.
without the risk of being terrorized by
I missed that. I shouldn't have done that.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this
Banned
moral
hanging?
decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly.
Why is there?
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly
Why is there
states
so
that-
many?
Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, where the goops escaped. Delia?
Oh.
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
What the hell's going on in the background?
Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's
What the hell is that?
immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was spaying the badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Look, back in your dip space.
And who's responsible
What
for
the hell?
the change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this...
Where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty boy.
Clive, I am not having
This is gold. People are gonna love this.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault for serving burglary and menacing a swap. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine.
guy likes to swear.
And obviously, Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony.
Titwank Tony.
I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. There's Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
Vampire Chris. Oh, they got a stripper. Hey, Judgment.
1 sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel
Just a clown.
I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. What now, fellas? I'm on the news.
It's
A lot of swearing.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes? Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back.
Alright, that was a shit show.
1 minute back, everybody.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one
The
last
vision
tip.
mixer.
When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music. God, I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you.
10 seconds, everybody.
We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4,
4,
3.
2.
Welcome's Black, I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher. Maths is really important. Oh, thanks, Steve. Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believes
I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We
Nailing this one.
and
We're getting
they
good.
touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
and teach people about the difficult issues.
Angela
The issues
Algebra.
in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah? Because, in a way,
Hey, Phil.
she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like, maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Math's really
Yes,
important.
Thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did
Oh.
you first hear about the grant?
No, that was the wrong choice.
From Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his
When they switch scenes, that's the hard part.
brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny, because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic.
Hey, Gamer Pulse.
But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So,
Oh.
let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Alright, I gotta time it with the music. I don't know how that works.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
Another day of fears. Fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. It's so important.
What?
You're screwing it up.
My arm's stuck.
Just keep going for fuck's sake!
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going!
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my 2 new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all 3 of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Alright, here's the part with the music. I got it.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face.
Am I gonna get demonetized for this?
I could be you. She could be you.
There we go.
And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
Screw that up.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Would you guys watch this play?
Listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist.
Oh, I screwed that up.
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum, and for dinner he had to wait. Oh, where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
This is so cringe, yeah. Show him. Come on.
Just work as a team.
Hey, I got an achievement called Feel the Music.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the
Thankfully, that's all we have time for
Join us
tonight.
tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
Golf clap.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
There we go. We got a C this time. Way better than an E. Oh no, we got a final grade of C, which isn't very good. Editing was just terrible.
Hello, mate. I see they've got the store back. That's great. I love fucking shopping. Sorry. Bit of a big night, to be honest. Anyway.
Can barely hear this guy.
That's how much money you've got. You'll get more money the better the broadcast you do. These tabs take you to the bits and pieces and sections of the store. You can fix stuff. You can upgrade stuff.
Decorations.
Really cool stuff to put around the studio. Right, mate. Final thing you've got to know. If you want to buy something, you just click on it and go ka-ching. Nah, but there's no refunds. No refunds. So take care, make sensible decisions. Don't be like Dave.
Auto bleep? Is there an auto bleep? $3,000. Make things easier. Interference filter. That'd be easy, good too. Satellite of love. What does that even do? Alright, we'll save our money. We don't have enough for anything that's very good, except for toys. I want to watch the Alan James Rush Room.
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Hey Darth.
Back, everybody. Can we get the guests in quickly, please?
How are you doing?
I had to make the book indestructible because people tried to set it on fire too much. It's like
Thanks for
they were having
coming
these
on.
bonfires.
Thanks
in
for
town
having me.
centres, But Alan James, no doubt you've read my stuff.
I try not to, if I'm honest.
Behave.
You're not the boss of
I
me.
literally am. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Way
In the
too
wake of
early.
the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James's...
Oh, we don't have to watch this part. We already watched it. I want to see what they talk about after it goes to commercial break.
There's so much shit in.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by that.
Nice. Oh, I got an achievement called Peeking Behind the Curtain. Watch a broadcast back in the Rush's room. Really?
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Hey, Dev, I just finished.
Good, you know she...
But I gotta pause it. Yeah, that first edit, I was like 5 seconds. Way too early. It's hard to keep track of it, actually. Because you gotta push four different buttons at the same time. And you gotta keep track of the audience retention at the top of the screen. And keep track of who's talking. The interference thing, that's the annoying one. I'm great. Just finished my business day and started the weekend. I liked yesterday's stream better. Nice. Well, thank you for watching. Darth. We finished INFRA yesterday. This game is not for me, unfortunately. Yeah, it's definitely a niche type of game. It's not going to be for everybody. But thank you for watching. You have a good weekend.
Everybody. Little JD's going to the big bad culture reporter.
If that sticks,
Bring
I'll
in
destroy
5,
you.
4, 3.
This is the one that's really funny. Stuff that's going on in the
In
background.
our second segment, we're going to be taking...
Looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe?
Well, this one you pretty much everything that was seen.
3 years for
Here.
Yes, I did. Now, how's your IBS been?
Also, I believe, his
IBS.
Many happy returns, Tony.
All right, we'll skip this one because everything that we've seen we put on air. There's like maybe like a few seconds that we didn't play.
Well, where is he?
In his dressing room, probably banging his head against the wall.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody.
Welcome back. Megan Wolf.
We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, where's that guy?
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on
Welcome's
tonight's
Black.
Culture Spot, Megan
She
Wolf, and on tonight's
She screwed it up.
3.
Watch, she screwed it up.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's
Welcome's
Culture
Black.
Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who
Welcome's
today
Black.
received a grant from Advance to take their play.
This is such a awkward play to watch. It was funny though.
A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number. Who's all...
I know you finished INFRA. I was watching. Nice. Hey Dev, have you heard of a game called Satisfactory? It is like a Factoro but first person. Yeah, I've played it. I did a stream for it, Daniel. It was a while ago when it first came out, like in early access. Maybe I'll check it out again. It's been a while since I've played it. Maybe they added more stuff. Watch that one toy ad. All right, we'll do that after this. Before I go, one question: are you familiarized with 7 Days to Die? I've heard of it. I've never played it though. Darth. What about the person who got bumped on camera? Or dumped? Yeah, we watched that one already. It was funny.
Friendship!
Friendship.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was...
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
We'll watch the advert. There's not too much of puzzles, none actually, but much of crafting, fun with character development, and zombies. I do like zombies. Maybe we'll check it out one day. I think I own it. I just never got around to playing it. But I actually had a few requests to play it.
Kids, you love them, we love them, and they just love Mr. Snuggleheart. Yeah! With his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy, I'll keep you safe. And his incredible real-action eyes. I hope your mommy and daddy don't die in a fire. That would be bad. It's no wonder
What
Mr.
the hell?
Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
All the other kids have got one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
I only like people who have me as their friend.
Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs,
Just using-
you're so silly.
Using guilt.
Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
Would you get that for your kids? Let me know if you're interested in. You could do a co-op Dying Light live stream. Is Dying Light co-op? I didn't know that. Okay, so add +1 for me. I love Dying Light too. Yeah, maybe we'll check it out. I do like zombies. You arrive home after another long shift to find... you know, I'm going to take a quick break here. I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back. Give me a couple minutes. Dying Light is up to 4 players. Is it? Wow. Alright, be right back, guys. I'm back. Imagine if I had a camera or showed you guys what I did when you guys aren't, or when you're not seeing the gameplay, just like in this game. Oh, hey, Jolabang. DieDevDie. Alright, you arrive home after a long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up, underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. Used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in a way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. You let him go as long as you promise to be home by 11. You tell Charlie no. He knows he's not allowed out at this late on a school night. I could join you again. Last time I played with you was Portal 2. Oh, for Dying Light? Yeah, we could do that. But this time you won't be able to do all the puzzles before I can even figure out how to play the game. School night. Wait, clearly surprised, he practically races out the door. He doze in front of the movie, waiting up for his return. You start awake to the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night and he promised, so you go over there and march him home. You're tired and in a bad mood. You trust Charlie, he'll be home soon. This kid better be home, or he's grounded. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own actions, his own decisions sometime. What's worse that could happen? Family answering machine crackles into life. Who could be calling while you and your spouse were at work? Good afternoon. This message for the Winston family. It's Miss Smith calling regarding your son, Charles. The tinny old woman goes on. What happened to our son? Sure that there is a perfect reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today and we hadn't heard from you that he would be absent. I'd like to remind you that we do require all absence to be authorized in advance. Yeah. Someone has some explaining to do. Jeez. A tight Christmas. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You'd always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the table, or head of the table now, your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon, everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to report or part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam. The two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. Well, hey Omnistar. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Omni. But I'm doing good. Playing this game. Not for broadcast. It's pretty interesting. I feel like I'm playing a episode of Black Mirror. But it's really cool to see like stuff that goes off camera when you're doing news broadcasts and controlling the narrative. We haven't really seen like the outcome of that, or like some of our decisions. It's not like Novi News where after the news broadcast you're like walking around outside and people are rioting in the streets and like and other things like the better buzz, getting people addicted to it. But the FMVs are really funny. Are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? You take a toast, you stay silent, or you make a toast. This part feels a little off compared to the rest of the game. I don't know if I like this part. Mother stares vacantly at you, confused. She comes back to herself with a start of recognition. Yes, thank you, Alex. It's lovely, she murmurs. It's been happening more and more lately. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. You make a toast. Stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here. No thanks to you. Chris? Sighs Sam. Come on now. It's Christmas. Can't we put that behind us? Sam's right. Let's try to enjoy ourselves. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on the cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me, you chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not going to like this, am I? Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year. Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She interrupts by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. You know, not known for generosity, are you, Alex? Chris, do us all a favor and shut your mouth. Smile at your daughter. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money is really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. Alright, fine. We'll find a way to make it work. There we go. We got an achievement. So we're going to consult me on this, or were you going to just carry on pretending I don't exist? You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. This is a great opportunity. I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. All right. Yeah, doesn't this part seem like really different compared to the rest of the game? I'm having difficulty connecting it to what we do for a living, our job. You're leafing through a pile of accumulated posts. Each new bills pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal of the advanced logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Yeah. Sending us your passport for approval. We can now confirm the receipt of validation for the newest assets. Yeah. Hopefully this will make the last month of arguments with Sam worth it. As such, it are my pleasure to enclose a check which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. A sizable one of that. Chris was right. Advanced Billiard redistributing wealth. We'll continue to strive forward together. The weight of financial burdens. Listen. A long weekend. Why does the zip on these damn cases... Wait. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend. Usually no kids, no work. The answering machine is blinking on the hall. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling you to inform you that you will require to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow at 8 a.m. sharp. Sam comes downstairs, bringing with excitement, kissing you, and ignore the message. You need this weekend. Damn it. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Yeah. You sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. Of course you are. It's too much to expect for you to put your family first for once. God forbid. I don't know why I bother, Alex. I really don't. Alright, she's angry. A permission slip. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve, or you're an active member? This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs a flyer from you and thrusts a form into your hand so I can walk there straight from school, and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. You sign the permission slip for your son to join Advanced Go-Getters. Sure. Join them. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing. I thought we were going to play, but I guess not. What do you mean? After a particular long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles that Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish. Respond immediately. Best to go get it over with. This letter is to inform you that the advanced government has taken another step forward in our fight for equality by nationalizing the largest private corporation and redistributing their resources among the citizens. Don't remember this being in the manifesto. Wait, ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Every household will become a partner in 2 of 4 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Alright. Eye of the Beholder. It's cosmetic clothing or culture. We see the beauty in all our customers. Neil's Deals Limited. Pleasure Corp. We're everywhere and everything. A worldwide company for a worldwide community. Alright, we'll do that one. For second bond, please select one of the following. Crazy Neil. Thank you for making your selection. Yeah, it seems that even Advance can't defeat the quagmire of governmental bureaucracy. Just how much influence could you have? I want to do the news thing. Can I please do the news thing? With the option, go to work or spend time with Sam. Oh yeah. You step out of your old car in silence. Sam slams the door and you wince, hoping the door won't come off its hinges. You don't say anything now, not the time. As you approach the front desk, you feel physically sick. The police officer asks you to wait. Eventually, after what seems like an eternity, your daughter is brought out by an officer with a kind face. She's a good kid, but if we pick her up for graffiti again, we will have to charge her. You nod and apologize on Susie's behalf as Sam hugs your shell-shocked daughter. As you shake her hand, the officer lowers her voice. Keep her away from that boy, and I think she'll be fine. In the car, you attempt to broach the subject, but Susie refuses to say a word. After a while, you give up your questions about who this boy might be and just drive. Hours later, you stare at the ceiling, worrying. The stillness in the bedroom is the only sign that Sam is also wide awake. Who is Susie hanging out with? Why is she acting out? Neither of you are going to sleep tonight. Got another achievement called Very Advanced. What does it say on mine? Hey, Clarina. You know, I'm going to turn down the music just a bit. Those sections are really loud. The Tempest. There we go, finally. I really like this section of the game. This part of the game. I don't like those parts we're reading. I don't understand why it's in the game. One sec. I do one thing. I'm gonna turn the game up, but turn down the music in game. Music, turn that way down. Alright. Everything looks so like gray. Oh, that's because it's raining out. It's not.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great
second
shift.
break. All right.
My God, that
Wait, I gotta turn this on first. Second break. We'll put it right here just so we remember.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
The joy of screws. Check your prostate.
Relationship with his faith.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality?
Welcome's black.
Five,
Should we go with what's her name?
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And
A little too early.
Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And
I should have chose 4.
into the future.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today
with number
that they're
4.
considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin
I'll
Short
go
was
with
on hand earlier today when this
3.
new protest group first presented themselves.
Oh shit! The game crashed. Oh what?
It might seem
I think it crashed. Yeah, it crashed. Damn it. I broke it. All right, let me run it again. Rest in peace. It's made by Tiny Build, or published. I think they're starting to come up, Tiny Build. They're going to be like the new Devolver Digital. I need an off-camera camera. This would be a pretty fun job, actually. I'd do this job. But I bet it's not as hard. Segment 1.
I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2.
It can't be a one-person job. This can't be. This is too hard to do by yourself.
Preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pip. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Oh, how going with
Alright, do this again.
Why are all men such pricks?
That well,
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his faith.
No. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
You're probably just a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4.
Check your prostate. Yeah.
Time for the National Nightly News with Jeremy Donaldson and Megan.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings.
Do the exact same thing.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering two possible options.
With two of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cabin's ecosystem while they wait for rescue.
We still don't know what these are.
I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
It might seem amusing to us, but clearly this formerly overprivileged section of our society is not adjusting well to the new future.
They're hiding the gun in this picture.
Is thriving under advance.
Table for two. Johnny Hamsleys and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple
Test results.
have been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake?
This is what celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport.
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist
I feel like I'm getting better at editing.
today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as
First male contraceptive pill.
though its critics
Yeah, let's do that one.
the young CEO can fulfill their promises.
Described as a breakthrough far ahead of its time, the male contraceptive pill is heralding a sexual revolution. Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally take equal responsibility for contraception, but others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview
There we go.
later,
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
you won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News. National Nightly News.
There we go. Oh, jeez. What the hell is this? The aliens are trying to block our signal. Or the government.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive
Christmas horror.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so
We
many
approve
others
that.
affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
We should not have
Before we go
approved
to the
that
interview,
advert.
However, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. That our publicity,
It was funny,
the sheer
though.
scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the nightly
8,000?
we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their 7-year-old son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all, after what you lot did. Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. It wasn't your fault.
It was your fault for buying it for the kids. I shouldn't have never bought it.
Wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy carefully.
What the
Hello, Timmy. Can you see
He's
me?
covered in bandages. Did he get, like, burned?
Who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now, it upsets you to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. Yes, he smelled like love.
Ah, yes.
Smelled like
That on
love.
the fur. It's scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and gave him a big hug. He was so soft and warm, like our cat, before he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs
Oh,
say to you?
He blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend. But I sure wish Mrs. Snuggle
It's like gaslighting the doll.
She can't be for just
For the toy.
$89.99. And then it's a general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
And then he exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there.
It glows through the bandages.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And then with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
It's too
And
many.
what's the last thing you remember
Timmy Five Eyes.
before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite
you,
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera, trying to make a buck and our supper. I have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions.
again?
And now, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Do you think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough.
This is some good news. Glad we're getting this.
So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation. Back to you.
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington in the coming days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs consumers should look out for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new advanced mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see a mark just on the base of it there.
Oh, shit.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
She's very good.
Who?
Megan.
Yes, she is.
Watch
She's
that,
pretty good.
Jeremy. Women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dipping on my head.
2 cars of a day. And
We got an A+ for that segment, guys.
We're getting reports in that
We're
naked
getting better.
broadcasters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake.
Oh,
Wants
shit.
to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Hopefully I don't get community guidelines. I'll get censored by YouTube. I'll have to censor in-game. Some like meta level of censoring.
well, sorry, me and the doctors, we both know. But I can tell you, as you get older, your body changes.
I'll do my own censoring.
That's what it says.
I understand, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Who's gonna talk first?
Welcome back to the National Nightly News.
What the hell? Why
Coming
couldn't I
up
choose?
later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here for the final of the first annual
Might have
Sports
to-
Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two
All
have
right.
been dancing around each other.
You gotta watch out for genitals.
First up, we have Eddie Stryker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Stryker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Stryker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. and facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes and a divorce pending. It's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
The slapping ceremony.
Still going on. And Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker.
Let's do this.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show.
What the hell? What game is this? What are they doing?
On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker for shot number 3. All right.
They're throwing a
She's
ball.
gone sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start of Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large. Striker giving it large. Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, you seem to
Throwing balls.
on the pitch.
Oh.
Broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slowed across her breasts and arms.
I can't show it.
Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation.
Oh no.
They're trying to carry on play, but it's probably difficult. I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's bodies, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a fetid thumbscrew?
What the hell kind of shot was that?
Brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound.
What the hell is this game?
Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, I've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves, 4 rounds and several subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington's Fist. Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the corner.
Oh, another.
Apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having
Another one.
Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining
Keep track of where he is.
Nope. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket's been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now.
Oh no.
Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television.
We're good.
And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again. And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around.
I have no idea what they're doing here.
God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? What I wouldn't give to be that
Playing like an absolute madman.
And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harrington's counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mug. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame. Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. Here we go. Tommy Harris. Tommy Harris. That's all right. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like...
No. Oh.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing.
There's 2 of them now.
I mean, it's sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because...
Stay on 3.
These protesters, hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here? Yes, yes.
We want our money.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
Bloody. Oh.
Oh, jog on! Jog on! It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it? Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go anywhere at this point. Really high-level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hand. Interesting, juggling it around from her hand. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there. It's quite late on from Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it like a car bonnet. On it like a car bonnet.
On it like a car bonnet.
Having a bit of beef. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official. In, please.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is everyone!
Okay.
Everyone?
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory.
Oh, what the hell?
Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports
feel
Board
it.
Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick.
I'm gonna get electrocuted if I. There we go.
Tonight, and all I always have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board.
Now I gotta watch out for being electrocuted.
I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after
Nope.
these messages. That's coming up after
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone struck me.
What?
Fucking microphone just struck me. Where's that sound guy?
Everything okay?
Oh,
Alright.
the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine.
I didn't get electrocuted.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Got a B that time. That one was hard.
Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old ticker. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions.
So sorry about all these buckets. We seem to have sprung a leak. Well, several, actually.
Gonna need a whole new lining up there.
Love this game. Yeah, it's pretty fun. This part of the game is fun.
Good to see you again.
Miss Wolf, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
Aye, but that's a firm handshake you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet. You'll see.
I'm gonna have
10
to.
seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine.
This is the guy that was drunk last time.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we
Oh,
be
shit.
worried?
Oh, no, no.
Definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know.
Oh,
People who yet benefit from many advantages of the new...
it's so hard to keep track of
You know,
like
Megan,
5
as my
different
old
things.
Mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
Oh, come on, really?
May yet turn out to be some alternative art
that's
project,
scripted.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
when we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make.
Again,
We're
see, it's
being
scripted.
positive about it.
It's scripted.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
oh.
It's death, Pep. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
Pep?
sorry, it's a chemical like that.
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. My granddad, he collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later, we were back home.
Oh, no.
He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football.
Damn it. See, that was scripted.
That sounds...
Oh, it was awful. Awful for us. And this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for.
I can't click on it. I can't.
So, even the poorest
See,
citizen
it wants me to get...
gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. People who feel they run their course, don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline into an
This microphone pack has just given me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Yes. Sorry. My apologies.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry. I've got sapped again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a raw face, fucker! That one was massive! Right, no, this bastard's coming off!
Sorry, the older generation might feel somewhat...
I missed one.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of that grandmother with a rutting twat like
Prime Minister, please.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathtaking pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy,
Yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
So they just...
The same thing.
I got it.
suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
Did I die? Did I die? You can't take shocks, but you can take many in a quick time. Nice. Alright. It's good to know. The lockdown.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen. Just
What's
look
going
at
on?
it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it now. Look
Did I die?
Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're going to need a full charge.
What the hell is
to get
that?
many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers. Excellent, Alex.
What the hell
We're
are those?
broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again. Great. That seems to be the last of them.
Baby toys?
Right. We're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
Internal use only. Alright, crazy musings, reflections. We have to play that one.
This has no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism. It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be.
So we gotta keep track of this now.
And I expect you to know the difference.
Shocking those, whatever those creatures.
Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a furry one.
Who's gonna start?
5, 4, 3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Damn it.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefuck? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snuggleheart's toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And now,
All right, we'll go
as
with-
this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
This frightening new development means that even those previously thought to be relatively safe, like the young and fit, must take care to watch their backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
They've evolved?
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy
that's
so
the
much
toys.
time in the Donaldson household.
In response to a nationwide lack of toilet paper, which was of course raided by the Mrs. Snugglehugs to construct their vast hives, many of the nation's adults have turned to a more childish solution, or at least that's their excuse.
Going it alone, popular crustacean Johnny Hamsleeves is back in the news today as his astonishing photograph that he linked himself shows exactly how he's been spending his lockdown.
It seems that when the lockdown was announced, Johnny's long-term partner, Tiffany Lamour,
We'll go with number 3. No, we'll go with 4.
Show Chocolate Clit Bombs for its now postponed grand
number 1.
opening. Let's hope the exhibits don't melt.
Being locked in alone seems to have made poor Johnny realise the empty pointlessness of the professional sportsman's existence. A life that, while no longer bringing great wealth, still offers vacuous conversation.
The toys are taking over.
Wives, and a lack of social importance. Let's hope he doesn't run out of
Alive. They're like Furbies.
The shape of things to come. In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years
Killer
now,
Furbies.
the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen-Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborgen-Horgensvoord,
Yeah,
as they
you're-
come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Svorsborgen-Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Helvetica Svorsborgen-Wongensvoord here with a little update from Dante's Taint. This year's going to be
Dante's
our biggest
Taint.
ever harvest, and autumn's just 2 weeks away. Or at least that's what we think. There's no real day or night down here, and all the clocks broke a long time ago. But if our calculations are right, we think that for you up there, it is Wong's Day, the 4012th of January, or as you call it, Piss Mouth Day, or possibly Boxing Day if we're
Oh, no, I missed it.
So, happy Piss Mouth. I hope you get all the presents you asked for left under the Piss Mouth tree. I'm hoping to complete my collection of rocks. See you in September. Helvetica out.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why goldfish are so stupid.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bowl,
the thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile to the previously wealthy, those who manage to skip the country must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of rich relatives on the run actually being filled with helium and released into the stratosphere. If those rich bastards think they're above the rest of us, why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening and that this should be taken as a response
Let's
to
go with
how
4.
people really feel.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
As my old man used to say, when people come together, it's for feasting, fighting, or fucking. Now let me make this very clear. None of those things are allowed at the moment. No feasting, they're drawn to the sound of happy families. No fighting, they think it's play, and they're programmed to join in. And absolutely no slap and or stroke tickle. They're drawn to the smell. And frankly, who isn't? So, stay inside with your doors and windows tightly shut and try not to seem in any way happy. No joy whatsoever. That should be easy enough for you goths. Hey, Mr. C. have taken to discussing
So many.
financial markets
I have
over
to
breakfast,
keep track of this all the time.
subject about which we know sweet fuck all. Before moving on to the ex-partners we should have married in the afternoon over tea time, and then a review of our pivotal insecurity.
I killed him.
Which
I think we have to kill him, right?
into a resentful silence until bedtime, in separate beds. So, if we all follow these perfectly reasonable and sensible rules, we should have everything back to normal in time for the sports board season. Cheers. And good night.
Delectable stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be catching up with brave roving reporter Patrick Bannon, while I check in with a few friends of the programme who find themselves stranded at opposite ends of the country.
And then, in part 3, there's going to be a quiz. Presumably because there's nothing more important going on that you might like to report on if you were, say, a news programme.
And in a moment, we'll both be asking Sophia Rimington how such a trusted brand can have made such a terrible manufacturing mistake.
With what it describes here as help from popular psychic scientist Delia Lywell.
Oh, I like her.
You don't. Why do you do that?
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
There we go. Damn, snuggle hugs are taking over. We need to work together.
Tonight, how did we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her ranch in Arlingsfield, Millkirky is the CEO of Rimington's Fist, internationally respected business Bengali, Sophia Rimington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I'm a huge fan of your work.
And from a crystal healing laboratory, what I assume is a garage in Upper Lowington, inexplicably renowned psychic scientist, Dr. Delia Lywell. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Sorry, us?
Myself and the eminent professors.
Is that what you call the voices in your head?
The voice seems to attract dead scientists.
He isn't having any of it.
The money?
They express themselves to me through ethereal algebra and quadratic predictions. It's all very technical.
No, it isn't.
I concur. Miss Remington, the entire Snuggle Hugs range will surely go down as the biggest public relations disaster in history, won't it?
Well, of course, that's one world record we would never have sought.
Oh,
what can you say at a time like this?
There is only one thing that can be said. I'm sorry. We're sorry. From everyone here at Rimington's Fist, but especially the dedicated inventors and world-beating engineers at Rimming Toys, we are deeply, deeply sorry. Who could have predicted that letting a child's toy learn how to love would have such unforeseen consequences?
Mary Shelley?
We see you, Sophia Rimington. You are preening by a metal vessel, and where you venture, you will see neither land nor sky.
Is that supposed to be the future?
Only the past is concrete. I remember being a child in my grandpa's workshop when he made the first dancing hangman toy. He put it by my bed, and when I couldn't sleep, I'd wind it up and let it go, and I'd watch that happy little executioner wiggle and wave his tiny noose and dance before my eyes. Grandpa sold thousands of them on the quiet. And he used the money he made to found Rimming Toys, which is now just one small part of the global supermassive megacore that is Rimington's Fist. Sadly, we lost Grandpappy along the way. He died in a fire at the preschool tobacco factory, another one of his pet projects. But we never lost his spirit of invention.
Yes, I'm not entirely certain what your grandfather's offensive toys have to do with the current predicament.
The spirit of invention,
Mr. hard.
Donaldson. The passion to create, to problem solve. And that is why I'm here today, to tell you about a brand new product we're launching simultaneously around the world from midnight tonight.
Woo! We said science! Science! We hear its song on the breeze, its breath on the wind, its fart under the covers.
How does she do it?
Well, please, don't keep us in suspense any longer.
Won't be my feature she's making up next.
Rimington's Fist is proud to present Snuggle Traps.
Snuggle
Safety
traps.
and security in these dangerous times. Each box of snuggle traps contains 8 devices, all guaranteed to stop a Mrs. Snugglehugs in its tracks. That's enough for 1 or 4 window boxes. And you want to know the best thing? They're only $129.99 a box. Now that is affordable peace of mind.
We see you, Jeremy Donaldson.
Not now, honey, I'm mid-pitch. The best thing about snuggle traps is they're powered by next generation Flardinium batteries. So, however long the enemy lasts, these traps will outlast them.
We see you, Mr. Donaldson. You are screaming and yelling. Your friends are crying. They fear you. And then you're gone.
Oh my god, I just got chills. Did anyone else just get chills then?
I think I did.
I think it's more concerned. I think I'd be more concerned about these traps. Quickly, before we go to the break, these appear to be attractively repackaged landmines. Aren't they dangerous, say, to children?
Oh, hell yeah. These are not toys.
These are not toys.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be taking a look at the situation across the country tonight.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these bandages.
Was that all right?
Oh yes, Doctor, that was exactly what we
You seem
Wow.
very nice, that young Miss Ribbon.
That was a long segment.
We should make an interesting dinner guest.
Do you think so? I think I'd rather spend the evening shoving Delia's sacred crystals up my skeptical arsehole.
Hello, mate. It's Dave. You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back in the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
Complete lack of responsibility. Every issue comes complete with this companion magazine.
We got grade B.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. No, exactly. You said it. I've said it. He must know.
Not bad.
He's not stupid. I just don't want it getting back to him that it came from us.
I wonder how many of the
No,
snuggle
Jenny.
hugs
You're not backing out
it takes
on me
for
now.
the
We're in this together.
transmission to cut out.
Look at him. I've made the cake. You're on the list. Got no idea how old he is. 40? 17? Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth.
It's this guy.
Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Oh.
Brilliant. I enjoyed that.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an
Stupid
international
snuggle hugs.
convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
Just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
Oh.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit.
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
Don't listen to her.
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehug situation will all blow over, but it won't.
He's gotten this sandwich.
Right, exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or to push a beloved family.
Firstborns.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
What was that?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made
Hey, Jada.
on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop?
They're in the same room.
Global alliance of fish people amassing an amassing an army to kidnap us.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
But I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
Not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James,
Alan, you know,
Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territories.
They're in the same room.
Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently...
What's that on his shoulder?
For my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner?
Oh, shit.
Looking to end the fledgling career of this young, promising journalist, and his full potential is even realised. Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
Mm-hmm. And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are
Looks
you
like a
on?
green screen.
Which street am I on? I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh, yeah, that's That is like, that's strange, that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue, I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom, technically, but, you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's, you know, it's terrible out there. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Can you hear that sound?
I
God,
can,
they're in the house.
Yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit. Okay, fucking listen to me, you bastards. If you're out there, just...
Oh, no.
You little fucking snuggle fuck. I'm too talented to die. Oh, what the... No. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
Oh, no.
What do you see, Patrick?
There they are.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management.
They lost a lot of
just where we
viewers
belong.
because of
It's time for another break,
the swearing
but,
part.
When we come back, we'll be hoping to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this. You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered. Yes, to Bannon Avenue.
Rip Patrick. God, that was a terrible segment. What the hell? There's one in the studio? Where is it? Will I see it when it's in the room? Or when it's around or close by?
No, I'm not.
There it is.
I'm not going to.
Another thing. Gotta punch
I
it.
don't have to. No, you're being a child. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. No? No. Oh, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly. Well, welcome back anyway.
Whatever will kill me.
Isolation isn't easy, so
if I don't
tonight we
click
have
on
something
it.
a bit different for you. Absolute nonsense. Other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose.
National Nightly, National Nightly, National Nightly lose.
So, how do we play? Well, joining me as a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny.
There he is.
Good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that actually, yeah.
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask
You sausage.
from around the territory 3 questions about what else, yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy. Thank you. This
Oh, you turned off everything. What the hell?
Jeremy.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so.
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once in a lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you. Both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
Oh, Angie, I love you. In a way. Tell us about yourself, Angie.
Well, what can I say? My name is Angie. Always has been. I'm a human woman. And my
The human woman?
has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles underway?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds on the clock, please?
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So,
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct.
That's a color? Oh.
Finally, Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed.
Another
We should
contestant.
have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, there you are, Tommy. Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game. I am a theatrical agent. I represent the likes of Rudy Beefman, Samuel Coffeecup, and Jodie Carpetburn, among...
Oh, bastard.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the studios, and boarded the cinemas, but they won't get me that easily.
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts, I am able to claim my 15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually mid-meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We got time, we got time.
Well, if it's not too bold, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's not too bold. That's all right, don't worry.
Hey, I'd love to show you some of my stuff. I've been working on some new shit.
Well, at least you're already aware.
During lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you near their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers?
That's right. Animals! So,
Animals.
I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that they'll understand. Do you understand?
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am, yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see.
Now I gotta worry about this too.
Yes, he's a porcupine. How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
Oh,
good
yes, right. This one is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear is a very sad bear, because all of the other bears don't think that he'll amount to much, and they tell him that his plays are lazy and derivative.
I think you're onto something there.
Now, Mr. Bear is a tragic figure. Picture this. He's at his lowest ebb. The trees are closing in. He can't even face his salmon, can he? But then he meets someone that will change his life forever.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise...
Oh, get out of here.
Octopus.
Shit, we lost a lot of our viewers.
No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad.
What? What's going down? Oh, there. I had the wrong camera.
And these dreams.
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, Mr. Bear, says the octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What
Get
you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow, you really have taken yourself to new depths. And what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh, fuck shit, fuck.
What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you all right, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end...
Oh, was he the math teacher last time?
Big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very repetitive, so it's catchy but not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, I might be able to... Hang on. Can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted.
What the hell was that?
I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up. Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm, like wise old Mr. Octopus, too many arms. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow, they're always in good moods, but that's cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into
Oh, it's timed.
food.
There we go.
Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go to die. Mr. Raccoon wants to go to the moon. He'll end up as a bus driver soon. Mr. Porcupine thinks he'll read the news at 9. He'll end up as a janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house, ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into profession.
Oh shit.
He's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the place your life becomes an endless questionnaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to die. Lower your expectations. Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming will not meet specifications, and no amount of visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your schemes go to die. That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
Well, wasn't that just lovely? Thank you to all our guests tonight, and just before we go,
Oh, no.
might have a minute or two for a quick chat. Come on, love. I'll pop the kettle on and I've got your favourite biscuits. Look, Petal, me and your dad do love you very much, we do. I know he doesn't show it, but that's just his way. He'll tell you on his deathbed, just like his father did. And perhaps he'll break down one Christmas and no one will mention it again. The thing is, Pet, it's your marriage. You know Chris and Sam are close, and you've been really quite selfish. No, you have done.
The songs are shit.
Sorry, but you have. All Chris wanted was for you to commit a fairly serious crime and help smuggle money out of the country. And you were busy thinking about yourself, weren't you? Now, poor Sam's stuck in the middle. And well, you are a good parent, Alex, you are, but... Oh, you say it, Nigel. You balls it right up your daft acre. You've embarrassed yourself and us. You're letting those kids walk all over you. Awful. Awful business. Have some bloody respect. Love,
Stupid
we're
dolls.
not angry. We're just...
So hard to keep track of.
We do hope you can do better in future. I'm Mummy Wolf. Have a remorseful night.
Sorry you had to be here for that, El, mate. I really am. Pull your fucking socks up, sunshine. Disgusting. It was just a shock, Alex. A real shock. A massive fucking shock that's played havoc with your marbles now. Fuck off. Do you hear? Oi! Wake up! Alex, wake up! Get out! Wake up!
What the hell?
Wake up, Alex! Alex! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. To be continued. Love's labor hugged. Oh, did we beat it? There's part 2.
Good evening. You know who we are. You've seen our symbols on your walls. We are the Resistance, and it's time you knew the truth.
Next time on Not For
What do you
Broadcast.
mean I can't say that?
Advance is lying to you.
How can we help you if we don't know who you are?
More than all of this, he was my laughter, my confidant, my friend.
The elderly are not a burden.
So, Mum's made the decision to unburden us, and now we have the chance to start a family.
The membership card is an ID card, no matter what they tell you.
We are getting reports of, oh God, millions of deaths across the continent.
Doesn't your family deserve a nutritious life?
Understand this. There is something wrong with the food.
No more! I've had enough of this shit!
We are not afraid.
There we go. Maybe there's another episode coming.
Hi,
All right, here we go.
I'm Alex.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Jay.
And we are the only members of the Not Games team that are even vaguely camera friendly.
And in my case, very vaguely.
The level that you have just played, our lockdown fever dream, is not the original level that we had planned for the game.
Yeah, that wasn't episode 2.
Oh, this is episode 2, and we really want you to play it.
But the truth of the matter is, we cannot shoot anything until it is safe to do so.
And as of today, June the 17th, no one really knows when that is.
So we have to ask you to just please be patient with us.
We'll still be able to bring you new content.
In fact, we already have.
Yes.
There are all sorts of alternates hidden in that dream.
Yes, there are 3 versions of Mr. Bear.
Jay,
Just bear to another.
stop ruining it for all your
pages.
Ignore that old bastard.
The moment it is safe to do so, we will start shooting again.
But until then, please talk with us. Every Steam review really makes a difference.
I'm on the Discord.
And I run our Twitch at Not Games UK every other Thursday.
And I'm quite old, so I just sit in front of the camera and look baffled.
And we really don't want to lose contact with you guys.
So, all that really remains is for me to say, once again, thank you so much for playing our little game that could. And of course, see you in
episode
2,
unless
the
big
world
ends.
ends.
Sure,
Three version of Mr. Bear.
Who knows?
Nice.
It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus.
Oh, yeah, that was not for broadcast, guys. Definitely check out episode 2 when it comes out.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
I think the prequel or the prologue is free, so if you guys want to check it out for yourself. But thank you to FBI for gifting it to me. Lockdown update. That's what we played. So we actually finished the game already, but we played the updown update called the lockdown update, which is the extra part of the game. Will you play it when the level comes out? Yeah, I'll check it out. But yeah, this game was fun. The only part of it I didn't like was just the what do you call, the dialogue option part, where you have to read that section of the game, or that story part, the plot. The story bits, yeah. That part was just seemed out of place. Didn't make sense. But everything else was really fun.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan.
But yeah, all the characters were really funny. Here, wait, I kind of want to watch the rushes for that last episode, if there are any. Sports board. Oops.
Well, that's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed
Yeah, we didn't even get.
Wanna
There
see
was
us
a
fry?
store in the
Good
game
for the
too.
ratings.
5.
We didn't even get to buy anything in the store. So yeah, this game is very early access. They gave us like 500 credits, and all we could buy was just the toys.
4, 3.
Should be an option here to turn down the
Welcome
volume.
back to the National Nightly News.
This part's really
I'm Megan
loud.
Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
Wasting away in the chair. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live.
I mean, a real waste of my talents. I could put a tie on, I could have put a scratch myself, but no.
Sports board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Challenge. It's been a hotly contested competition.
All right. But yeah, there is another game that it really reminded me of. Is I think it was called Her Story, where you're watching a bunch of interrogation tapes and you have to like search through like a catalog or this is a database, and based on your choices, or you have to like depending on what she was saying, you had to like what do you call? Search up. It's hard to explain. But whatever she said, she'd give you like little clues during the videos. It's kind of like this, where it just plays out like a FMV or a video, and then you just watch it, and then she's being interrogated for something. I don't know if it was like a murder or something else, but she gives you like little subtle hints. And then you search it in a database, and then it brings up a bunch of videos where those words were referenced. So you gotta like piece things together and figure out what happened. It's a pretty cool game. I think I own it. Maybe we can check it out. Or if you guys want to check it out, it's called Her Story. But yeah, this game has a lot of potential. Ooh, we didn't fail we didn't fail or get fired. I think it should be a little bit harder. Yeah, the actors were really good. You should play again, but make all the wrong choices. Yeah, there should be more consequences for messing up. Because we didn't fail that entire time we played. It did get a little harder at the end, but still, even after that, we didn't lose.
We're still vassals, slaves, we're just in prettier cages. Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
You did get a bad grade, but we still passed. Well, we'll definitely check out next episode when it comes out. I think this is where we're gonna end it, though. We played the entire game in like 3 hours, and that was just the prologue and the extra episode, which is pretty good value. $22.
Slaves were just in prettier cages. Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
Hey, Dre Ray. I'm going to guess I missed it. Yeah.
Daddy,
Yeah, well, you guys have a good night. Have a good Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure what we're gonna play tomorrow, but we'll see. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. What are you gonna play next? I don't know. We'll see.
We're still vassals, slaves. We're just in prettier cages. Go, Megan.
Maybe The Long Dark. It's been a while since we played that. Maybe Dying Light. Take it easy, Senior Dev. You too, Phil. Good night, guys.